Good morning and welcome to Meditation Monday as we continue our journey through meditation and our practice to begin our week. Normally I try to do a meditation that it's also geared with our Wisdom Wednesday. With everything going on today, I wanted to tap into a meditation that was given to me during a lesson or a workshop that helped me kind of erase certain beliefs that were in me, as well as to reimpose the positive to our subconscious. So a perfect example of that is maybe something triggers you. This week we have the storm that's hitting Louisiana. We have the soldiers and civilians that died in Afghanistan. So we have a lot that we want to hold the high watch for and actually share our energy for positive outcome and health and joy and comfort. But a lot of times when we hear these news, it tends to trigger something in us. And I've talked about triggers in many of my talks where it's something that may be from the past. It could be from your childhood, past events. It could be just a belief that was embedded into us that caused this to happen. And that triggered that feeling, and that feeling comes up. So that's what I want to work on today with you, if that's okay, is actually take you through an exercise that I also use during my my vision board workshop to help you kind of erase some things. So let's start by just relaxing. Close your eyes if you feel so comfortable, and just begin to relax and just breathe in and release. Breathe in again and release. Breathe in again and release. And let's just do one more time, just breathing in again and just release, and just get comfortable where you're sitting at. And you can either close your eyes, or you can stare at the screen, or sometimes I find a dot on the wall if I want to keep my eyes open, or a soft gaze. Kind of what I'm doing here is just looking down, and just a soft gaze to match the relaxation that we feel right now. And let's just let our breath begin to just normalize, just feeling how as you breathe in, you feel your abdomen expand with your lungs, and as you breathe out, you feel yourself continue to just relax, and with every breath. So let's go ahead and just continue to breathe for a few seconds, inflating your stomach and your lungs, and just let it out. And just feel that same motion lightly, not as much as if we're deep breathing, but just following your breath. And just allow your body to relax further as we continue to breathe. And what I'd like you to do at this point is to just, in your mind's eye, so again, if you would probably be better off with your eyes closed, but if you can visualize with your eyes in a soft gaze or focused on a point, please do so. And I want you to picture yourself in a large room with a whiteboard. It's nice and calm in here. There's no pressures, no worry. It's just you. It's a clean room, pleasant smell. You can even feel the sunshine coming through the windows in your room. It's beautiful. You feel happy. It's like that place where you just want to escape to. It's just a beautiful and pleasant feeling room. But as you begin to walk closer to the whiteboard, you begin to see some of your negative core beliefs that you hold about yourself and about life appear. One by one, you see anything negative that you were told as a child appear on the board. You see the beliefs that you hold about your life that makes life sometimes quite difficult. You see all the things that hold you back from being the absolute best version of yourself written on that board. Just take a quick moment just to go ahead and go through them and see them, knowing that they were imposed by your outer teachers, If it was your parents, it's okay. They were doing the best they could with what they knew. Your teachers, the same thing. It could have been society in general, the media, anything that could have made you believe these things we see on the board. So let's just take a quick moment with that. And if some emotions came up as you read those things, it's not to worry. We're going to take care of that now. Be grateful for the emotional feeling. Be grateful for knowing that you're alive and that these things triggered something in you, which means you don't have a full belief in it. You know that there's something better. I want you to walk to that whiteboard just a little bit closer. And guess what? There's a big whiteboard eraser right there at the bottom of the board. Pick up the eraser and begin to erase all of the beliefs and the programming that have held you back. And go ahead and erase them all until the whiteboard becomes snow white once again. Good. The whiteboard should be snow white at this point. And if you see little specks, that's okay. That's just some of those beliefs we don't want to let go of, but we know they're gone now because we don't even remember what was at those specks. Go ahead and give it a last erase if you need to. Good. Now we should be snow white. Now as you look down to put the eraser down, guess what you see? You now have a permanent marker. Now what I want you to do, knowing that this is a permanent marker, is to begin to write positive things about yourself. What are the great things about yourself? And even if you're not sure for yourself, write them down anyway. Think of it as you permanently imposing those affirmations on to your whiteboard. So this time I'm going to go ahead and breathe in, and we're going to spend a little extra time writing. So don't stop until I come back. Keep writing beautiful affirmations about yourself. Look deep into your heart and write the good things. And if anything pops up from the past list, go ahead and let it go. Thank it for informing you. But then go ahead and write the positive statement beyond that thought. So let us begin now. return and put the permanent marker down. And let's begin to admire all the new programming that I have chosen to allow to become part of your subconscious mind. Allow those ideas and those ideals to flow deep within your subconscious mind. Allow all of the positivity to flow deep inside your mind and your heart. As you read each of those lists, feel how wonderful it feels in your heart, in your mind, in your body. For me, I feel tingles all around me. How good does it feel for you in this moment right now? Good. You've done a fantastic job. Let's take a deep breath in and relax. Another deep breath in, and as we sigh, let's just say thank you. And we end our meditation today in gratitude. And we continue to hold a high watch over those who are affected by the storm and by what's going on in Afghanistan. And we open our eyes and we join together here, and I thank you for joining us. And again, this is an exercise that you can go back and forth with. Anytime something triggers you and you don't seem to be able to let go of that feeling, return to that room. See the whiteboard. See those things that you're accusing yourself of or are embedded theologies coming back up. Erase the board. Pick up that permanent marker. Reaffirm the good in you. Principle number 2 in Unity tells us that we are naturally good because we have that divinity within ourselves. So again, I thank you for being here today. Please revisit this meditation as many times as you need, or any of the other meditations. And join me on Wisdom Wednesday as we move on to our next one, which is pretty much the title. We know that the whole overview is being your badass self, and next week is about getting over yourself. So I hope you join me then. Until then, if no one else has told you, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I bid you namaste, as that big beautiful divinity in me sees the big and beautiful divinity in you. And I will see you on Wisdom Wednesday.